Have you ever tried creating a family budget and ended up more confused than before? Maybe you downloaded one of those ready-made spreadsheets, filled in a few expenses, and gave up halfway. Numbers didn't add up, categories felt endless, and you weren't even sure where to begin. Let me reassure you, you're not alone. Most families feel overwhelmed when it comes to money. But what if I told you that budgeting doesn't have to be hard, or boring, or time-consuming? And no, you don't need a finance degree, fancy apps, or even Excel. You just need a shift in mindset and a method that actually fits your reality. This video is for parents in that stage of life where time is short, responsibilities are many, and the financial pressure is real. You're working, raising kids, paying bills, and maybe still trying to save something for the future. You're not looking for complex strategies. You need clarity, simplicity, and results. Here's the truth. We were never really taught how to manage money as a family. Most of us grew up in homes where money was a taboo or a source of stress. And now, as adults, we're expected to manage it all and somehow teach our children how to do better. No wonder it feels overwhelming. But that's exactly why this conversation is so important. Because when we take the time to bring intentionality to our finances, we're not just solving math problems, we're shaping our family's future. Let's start by changing how we see budgeting. It's not about cutting everything you love. It's not about turning your home into a calculator. A good budget is one that brings freedom, not restriction. It allows you to plan with purpose instead of reacting with panic. And you don't need complicated tools for that. Let me introduce you to something I call the 3-bucket method. Simple, visual, and totally doable, even if you hate numbers. Here's how it works. Bucket 1, essentials. This is your survival bucket. Rent or mortgage, electricity, groceries, transport, school fees, everything you need to keep life running. Bucket 2, flexible spending. Here's where things vary. Eating out, birthdays, subscriptions, entertainment. These are often the first things to spiral out of control if we're not tracking. Bucket 3, dreams and goals. This is the most exciting bucket and often the most neglected. It's where you save for future plans, family vacations, emergency funds, a new car, a home project, or even investing in your kids' education. Instead of managing a dozen categories and feeling lost, think of your money in these 3 buckets. You can even use physical tools like jars, envelopes, or a whiteboard on the fridge. And now comes the game changer. Bring your kids into the conversation. That doesn't mean dumping numbers on them or stressing them out. It means using moments to teach values. When you're budgeting together, ask them questions like, "What do you think our family should save for this year? Would you rather get takeout twice this week or save for that theme park trip next month? What's one thing you'd love to help our family plan together?" These questions create connection. They teach that every decision has a cost and a consequence, and they help kids understand that money isn't just something adults stress over. It's a tool we can all use together. You're not only building financial skills, you're building emotional intelligence, teamwork, and long-term thinking in your children. That's powerful. Let me give you a real-life example. When Mom told me she started doing budget nights with her kids once a month. Nothing fancy, just pizza and conversation. They'd go over family goals, decide what they wanted to save for, and even brainstorm how to cut back on small expenses. Her 10-year-old came up with the idea to cancel one unused streaming service and put that $30 a month toward a weekend road trip. It wasn't about the 30, it was about ownership. That child felt heard, involved, and proud. Imagine your family in that same dynamic, where your children grow up knowing how money works, not fearing it, where they associate budgeting with collaboration, not conflict. And here's something else to consider. When kids are involved in the budgeting process, they become more mindful of spending. Suddenly, "Can I have this?" becomes, "Do we have room for this in the flexible bucket?" And that mindset, it sticks with them for life. But let's also talk about the emotional side. Many parents carry guilt. Guilt for not earning enough, Guilt for not saving more. Guilt for not knowing how to do better. But guilt doesn't help you grow. Clarity does. You don't need to know everything. You just need to be willing to start and to make this a journey you walk together as a family. So here's how you begin. Define your 3 buckets. Write down what belongs in essentials, flexible, and dreams. Track for 2 weeks. Don't change anything, just observe. Where's your money really going? Set one goal. Maybe it's reducing delivery meals or saving $100 this month for a family outing. Keep it small, achievable, and visible. Talk to your kids. Share the goal. Ask for their ideas. Celebrate progress, no matter how small. Remember, budgeting is not about being perfect. It's about being present. When you bring your family into this process, you shift the energy around money. You turn stress into strategy, guilt into action, confusion into clarity. And more than that, you create a legacy, a financial culture in your home that says, we work together, we plan together, we build our future together. So if you've ever felt like money is running your life, now's the time to take it back. You don't need to do it all at once. Just start. Start with a conversation, a notebook, a shared dream. Start with the belief that you're capable and that your family deserves it. And hey, if this video gave you even one helpful insight, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with another parent who might be needing a little clarity today. Let's grow together. Let's budget with heart. And let's show our kids that money is a tool for building, not a source of fear. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.